This video is a brief introduction to Interson and the Seymour USB ultrasound imaging probe. Interson's been manufacturing and marketing probes for more than 20 years. We've got over 15,000 probes throughout the world. We're the first probe that plugs directly into the USB port of almost any computer. We're located in the Silicon Valley, and all of our probes have FDA clearance. There are only 3 easy steps required to turn your computer into an ultrasound imaging system. You install our free software, plug in the probe, and scan. That's it. We've got an entire probe family, including general purpose and abdominal probes for OBGYN scanning, emergency trauma scanning, bladder volume calculations. We've got vascular access probes for starting central lines and PICC lines, and endocavity probes for prostate or transvaginal scannings, as well as veterinary probes. This is our 3.5 megahertz abdominal probe, which is optimized for abdominal scanning. Here is a liver and a kidney. We can actually do measurements. Here are the 2 measurements on the gallbladder. And we can measure post-void residual bladder volumes with our system and automatic calculation software. We've got OB calculations built in, and here's a crown rump calculation, and we include most of the common calculations that OBs want, including AFI, BPD, femur length, abdominal circumference, and others. Here's our vascular access probe. The center frequency is 7.5 megahertz, but we can pulse up to 24 megahertz for even higher resolution. Here's a transverse view of the jugular and carotid, and we have an optional center line you can superimpose, and some people like that for doing access. And here's a longitudinal view of the same vessels. This is our endocavity probe. It's again 7.5 megahertz center frequency, and it can also pulse up to 24 megahertz for higher resolution. You can do transvaginal scanning or transrectal prostate scanning with this probe. And we have a biopsy guideline that we can superimpose, and we use the zsYcobNs disposable biopsy guide for doing prostate biopsies with this probe. Here's an image of the ovary and ovarian artery and follicles in the artery with the transvaginal probe. It's ideal for early pregnancies as well as looking at the adnexa. This is our small parts 7.5 megahertz probe, and it's ideal for musculoskeletal joints, nerves, and vessels. Here's the carotid artery, and here's an elbow joint. So to recap, Seymour with our software can turn virtually any laptop into an ultrasound imaging system, and we've got many of the features you'll find on high-end systems, such as measurements, calculations. We can save images as cine loops or JPEGs, and we have multiple frequency selection. Essentially, any Windows operating system will support our probes. All you need is a USB port. Our customer support includes a 1-year standard warranty, which you can extend for an additional 2 extra years. We've partnered with several national training institutes for additional training, and our web resources include training videos and other support materials. So thank you very much for watching, and please don't hesitate to contact us for more information.